It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Good morning. I hope you're ready for a screaming good time because we're going to be talking about horror movies. That's right, slashers, horrors, you name it, we're bringing it this morning on Zero Hour with Zeropium and Stone Cold Loki. Grab your butter knives, it's going to be one hell of a good time.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. What is your profession?
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to 0 Hour here with Stone Cold Loki and Zeropium. How you doing, buddy?
We're doing all right. We'll get it one day.
It'll happen.
Party on, dudes.
Party on, dudes.
Yeah. Good Monday morning, everybody.
Good Monday.
Yeah, and for our few
It's
and
that
far
time
between,
of year.
Yeah, it's actually starting to get into some fall temperatures outside. It's beautiful.
I wasn't talking about that.
No, it's obviously.
I was talking about phone call type of year.
Oh, how would a Xeno sound asking if someone likes scary movies?
Actually, that's me asking the Xeno. That's why you've got your phone back like, what the shit?
So who the hell is this?
Who the hell is this? And I'm like, do you like scary movies, alien?
Corded phones, what are those? My God, yes, it's Halloween season, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. The weather's getting cool outside. Zero likes to call it the windows wide open weather because I love it. But it's great to see everybody again this morning. To our few and far between friends north of the border, happy Thanksgiving weekend to everybody. And
it is Thanksgiving there, isn't it? Give him a hand. Give everybody, give Zeropium, yay! And happy Thanksgiving!
Yeah,
you weird ass Canucks in October.
We're
Oh, what? You know,
any day. All right, there we go. I know I should be celebrating with a Canadian alcoholic beverage of my choosing, but we're not.
Yes. This morning I've got red stuff. I've got red stuff. Yes,
red stuff.
It says killing it. Yes,
I could go. You know what? I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a treat.
He's going to go get a treat. Well, let me say good morning to everybody. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Are y'all ready for Halloween? This is Halloween. This is Halloween. I'm ready for Halloween. I am absolutely ready for Halloween.
Yeah. So we're going to do something dangerous.
We've got slashers.
Mm-hmm.
We've got more slashers.
Yeah.
We've got grotesque horror.
It's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
He's ready to go.
We're ready. We're ready to go. I'm with it. I'm hip. Wait till you see what Eris is gonna wear on Halloween. Holy shit.
My. Which, if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Friday morning show. So tune in for that one.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna try something a little dangerous. Zero's gonna take his morning brew here. And he's going to add some beaver juice to it.
Beaver juice?
We're going to, I call it beaver juice because there's a beaver on the bottle. This is...
what the shit kind of liquor do y'all have up there?
Whiskey. So we're going to put a dash...
Yeah, but that's like beaver piss.
It's not... Oh, dude, it's not beaver piss.
You've got a beaver on the bottle of your damn...
Are you opposed to tasting beaver?
No, but
no. Anyway, so a little.
But it's got to be clean beaver. It's got to be Nami beaver.
Oh, it's
I know. Snorty. I'm just like
it is kinky. So we're gonna have a treat this morning. Anyway, so it is great to see everyone. Here we go. So. Happy Monday morning to y'all.
Happy Monday morning. Penny's got it. Penny's got the idea.
Zero put too much in that coffee cup. Holy shit. Anyway.
What are you doing drinking first thing in the morning?
This is actually like hour 12 for me.
Yeah. I know. I'm just teasing you.
Yeah. But anyway,
usually Zero's up late. This is late. Right.
This is Zero is on the reverse schedule because I've always been a night person for the past 23 years. So this is actually dinner time for me right now. You spiked your coffee with Everclear this morning. Damn, Dan. Now that sounds kinky.
Go figure. wallet.
Oh, somebody forgot something.
You have all the money. Do you want
I
breakfast
have
or
all the
not?
money. I have all the money.
Do you want breakfast or not? Do you want
Oh.
breakfast or not? Because I cannot get you breakfast this morning. You wanna be a bud.
See, this is what on my anniversary.
On the anniversary.
On the anniversary.
Where's the spray bottle?
Happy
On the
anniversary.
anniversary.
So wish Loki and Eris a very happy domestic.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi. How we doing?
Hi. And they say romance is dead.
And they say romance is dead.
Oh my goodness. Round of applause for our lovely couple this morning.
Are we really gonna do that?
Hey, everybody's happy for you.
Oh, we're giving you a round of
Everybody's
applause
For what?
Yeah.
for being such a lovely couple.
For asking Loki to make it rain for breakfast.
Thank you very much, Jill.
It's wonderful.
Trolling me in the comments.
We are trolling you. Wallet back.
I don't see anybody trolling Eris right now. I think it's just a bunch of well-wishers.
It's a bunch of well-wishers. That's
Yes.
true. No one's trolling. Everybody's well-wishing. People are clapping. People are saying happy anniversary. You got Gun Bunny. Happy anniversary. She's standing there like she's ready to saw my balls off. Dan Funk's like, yeah, woo, yeah, clap, clap, clap.
I thought
So-
that was sign language for a second.
Dega, is it?
Do I need to get in the chat?
Dega's like, happy anniversary. Oh, you
Tell
can watch
Eric-
my show if you want to.
Tell Eris I asked if she was going to stop by, but Loki's making you run out and get food.
Zero asked if you were going to stop by, but then he said Loki is making you run out and get food.
I get breakfast in bed or
No, she just got, pampered all day yesterday and the day before.
So now it's your turn. I see how it is.
You're being mean to me, Hunter.
I'm not being mean. I'm just telling like it is.
Don't even. You're trying to do. You are incapable of being innocent.
You know, I think my favorite horror movie is the one that we're about to see live on air right now.
Mahogany sends in a $2 super sticker and it's a Shiba Emu, Barton Hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, it's like, thank you so very much, Mahogany. And a $5 super chat from Jedi Master, Lost in Space and Sci-Fi Classics. Good morning, Loki and Zeropium. Have a great week. Skull and tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Penny says, happy anniversary with the $5 super chat. Thank you so very much, Penny. And it's got like a confetti thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so very much, guys. You guys are absolutely great. This one is just for you. Keep rocking it, Valhalla. Skull! And I don't know what button to hit. So we'll hit. Maybe in Eris's future. All right.
Pretty Penny was
Nothing.
her name.
Didn't say anything. All right, horror movies, top horror movies. Guys, we need your help. We need your help. We need the names of some great horror movies. The F are you laughing at?
Somebody hasn't left yet.
No, of course not. She's cackling.
Don't make me fight you.
I can't.
You should ask her to go out and get you some baked tremblay for breakfast.
Actually, she's getting a bob for me because it's a special occasion.
That's good.
All right, love you. Drive safe.
I got that reference, Kronos. Well done. Anyway, whoops. Okay, my hands are off. Do what you got to do.
I don't know
Anyway,
what you're talking about.
you highlighted a comment and then I accidentally clicked it. This is why you shouldn't give me the keys when I've been drinking.
And now Loki meets his doom on 0 Hour.
All right.
On his anniversary, no less.
No less.
2 years. 2 years.
Yep. 2 years.
Nightmare on Elm Street, of course.
Of course. Of course.
Original.
That's yeah. I mean, there's really nothing inherently wrong with the sequels, but that first one is.
You forgot the Power Glove. Ah!
I love the Power Glove. It's
Freddy's
so bad.
dead. The final nightmare.
Yeah. So yeah, I like when chat gets involved because then that makes my work morning very, very easy. I do have a couple little
pennies. Or did
what?
I
No, we got it. It was the one with the confetti on it. We got it. Don't worry.
Exorcist and Amityville Horror, 2 of the scariest I've seen.
Yeah. They were pretty nice. I've always been fond of. See, I'm not going to talk Alien or anything like that. We've beaten that.
Alien, no. You can bring up Alien, just don't dwell.
No.
The original Alien,
I mean,
yes. Aliens, I don't know if I would quantify that as a horror.
No,
it's
that's
more like sci-fi action.
That's more action. No, I mean we've drummed on and on about that whole franchise and
but
how
Alien,
good.
Original Alien, yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Great horror movie.
That is another one that I wanted. It's kind of got, a pretty big
horizon.
It's got a nice cult following. It took a lot of inspiration from The Shining, which is another one I throw out there.
I saw that in theaters. I actually took my dad to see that. I dragged my dad to the theater. He wasn't sure about it. And when it was done, he hated it and I loved it. So,
I thought it was
I think it was because of the fact that he's not a big horror guy. And I'll tell you a funny story about that in a minute. But it wasn't what I think he thought it was. And it wasn't what I thought it was either. I thought it was going to be this sci-fi space rescue thing. I didn't know how bad of a horror movie it was going to be.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how they were going to do that. So I'm thinking like space adventure. It's got Morpheus in it. Let's fucking go.
With that weird ass chair that he always sat in.
The floating chair.
Yeah. I mean, there were a few decent parts. I mean, obviously, the story goes that all of the footage that was cut out of that movie has since been lost to the echoes of time, never to be recovered. It's gone, destroyed. But I also heard, from multiple sources saying that a lot of what they cut out was more or less just more of that grotesque horror, those little flash in the pan bits we got of the crew just mutilating themselves. Can I say that? I did.
You did.
So it's, in essence, I don't really think it lost a whole lot if we're just going to be seeing more of that, because you can have too much, and that would obviously be too much.
And Gun Buddy, mine wouldn't let me watch him either, but I had a friend that had him, so I got to watch him through a friend because they had him. So that's the only way I got to watch the Nightmare on Elm Street movies or the Friday the 13th movies growing up, was seeing them with a friend, because he was allowed to rent that stuff and watch them, and I was not. I was not allowed to rent or watch straight up like slasher horror movies. Now, Alien and stuff like that was a little different. That was, sci-fi. It was more sci-fi.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, the first one too, I mean, that was more psychological than anything else. I mean, it had very few jump scares. Thing was a classic. It is a
Antarctica
classic.
Research right here.
Yeah.
Part of the research team. You don't know if I'm a thing or a human.
Since
interesting. Is Loki a thing or is he human?
Oh, you're a thing. Human.
Human.
But since
Umax human. That's scary.
It is. But since Event Horizon got brought up, I do want to mention a couple. I know we've mentioned this one before, with Sam Neill, In the Mouth of Madness, which I thought was, excellent. It was shot, I think, a couple hours away from here, actually. It was actually pretty cool. That asylum that Sam Neill was in was actually I don't know if it's still there, but that was some type of water treatment plant up in Toronto somewhere. The building might still be there. I don't know if
for
it's
what movie?
the same purpose. For In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh, Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we were still talking about Event Horizon. I was like, what the shit cut of Event Horizon, Sam Neill?
No, I use that as the segue. So yeah, In the Mouth of Madness I thought was pretty good. The other one, I don't know if any of you are aware of this, but another Sam Neill movie that came out in, I think, 1981. If you guys haven't seen it and you're into some weird, not really sure what the hell is going on shit, check out a film called Possession, starring Sam Neill and the actress, I forget her name, but it's from 1981. And it's really one of those, you don't really know what the hell you're watching kind of thing. And if you haven't seen it, I'll just leave it at that.
Speaking of Sam Neill, Damien. My life for you, Damien. He's Damien, and he's the grown-up Damien. And, yeah, in that movie. Why the hell is she texting me now?
I need more money.
Oh, she put a happy anniversary. She put a cat saying happy anniversary.
Wow.
I don't know why she did that. She knows I'm doing
I don't know. Just trying to get the last word in when she's not there.
Well, you know what? At least, it's not a Hassan anniversary. Otherwise, I'd be zapping her right now with a shot collar.
Yeah.
Or she'd be zapping me with a shot collar. I don't know. I don't know which way it would go.
I don't know. But, yeah. So if you guys haven't seen Possession, go for
Night of the Living Dead. Absolute classic. Horror movie classic.
Man.
No Night of the Living Dead for you?
No, I actually really enjoyed Night of the Living Dead. I was just trying to think of which one. I know it's an age-old question. Which one do you prefer, the 68 original or the remake with Tony Todd? I think they're both fantastic. I'm sure each film has its own, following, rightfully so. But no, I enjoyed them very much. Sequels, But yeah, those the original and the what was it, 1990 remake, whatever year that came out. I thought they were fantastic.
Shot collar. We don't want to hear about your fetishes.
Oh,
I don't like to be shocked. I'm not a shock guy.
He's not into shock.
Tony
value.
Todd. Let's talk about Tony Todd. Let's talk about like the king of B movie horror, along with well, there's another one. There's another guy that's like the king of B movie horror. Mm-hmm. So we all know who that is. Can anybody tell me who that is? The king of B movie horror.
It's not coming to me off the top of my head, but I know I'm going to smack myself when I hear the name.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun. No.
Oh,
No.
Shit. What's his name? Evil Dead dude, right?
Yes, he is the Evil Dead dude. Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. There we go. Thank you. Oh, see, smack to the head. I knew it.
Rest in peace to our brother Tony Todd, who brought us thrills, chills, and Klingons for decades.
Yep. Why? Because he loved it. He just loved to work.
Who'd I asked? Did Scanners make the list? What do you think? Did it make the list?
I mean,
do we have a list?
I don't even think we have a list. I was waiting for chat to start spurting them out like they always do. Because I know they're always going to jog my memory with shit I tend to forget. And believe me, I forget.
I know. He's so chainsaw. He cuts everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but hey, what can I tell you?
Sam Raimi.
Shop smart. Shop S
smart.
Sam Raimi. Yeah, there's another one.
It's going to be a deal on all 5. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. But I'm glad.
Shop smart. Shop S smart.
Yeah. I'm glad Candyman was mentioned. I'm not really too big on the sequels, but that first one, yeah. I loved that first one. That was great.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
I don't know things and stuff.
He knows stuff and things.
Knows stuff and things, but not things and stuff.
Not things and stuff. That's a shame. The other one I want to throw out, and I'm not going to dwell on it because everybody knows this one. I loved because I hated it so much as a child because it scared the shit out of me. Is that first Exorcist film that terrified me.
May very well be the scariest, most effed up movie of all time, right?
Yeah.
There is Exorcist.
I mean,
what do you guys think? Do you think The Exorcist is quintessential scare the crap out of you horror?
I mean, obviously we've been desensitized to a lot of things since then, but I still think it holds up very well because I mean, even when it comes down to, God forgive me, I forget her name as well, the mother, when she's portraying her,
hello, Clarice,
her distress and just the sheer trauma and panic that she's going through, when she's freaking out at the doctors, when she's crying and she's just looking so desperate. You feel that. I know I did. So, I mean, that first one was phenomenal. And I do want to give a special mention. We're going to skip the second one because Heretic was shit. I do want to mention Exorcist 3, aka Legion, because although it doesn't come across as an Exorcist film, I thought it was a very well done film. Considering how slow paced it is at times, but it's not boring. And it does have one really good jump scare in it. And if y'all have seen it, you know exactly which one it is. For those of you that are curious, just go look up the hospital scene or something, because it's unreal. But I thought Exorcist 3 was actually really good. It's more psychological than, say, shock value, and as like the first one was. But yeah, special shout out to Exorcist 3. Yes, it was.
So what do you think about when they combine the genres? Okay, you've got oh God, why can't I think of the name of that movie? The with Jack Skellington. This is
Nightmare Before
Halloween.
Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Thank you.
Yeah.
Of course, you got
God,
Nightmare Before Christmas, but
we're
what
forgetting
about
everything.
something like Santa's sleigh? Santa! Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Before he kills her entire family and wipes everybody out.
What, you mean Fran Drescher or whatever? I tell you what, because Loki made me watch this with him, the intro anyway. That whole intro sequence I thought was effing hilarious.
Yes.
It was.
Yes.
It was. And seeing Goldberg,
Spade.
seeing that Bill Goldberg drop down the chimney just to F some shit up. Oh man, dressed as Santa. Guys, it don't get no better than that. That's awesome.
Holy crap. What's up, dude? Walter Tomascu. Thank you, my friend. He's been a member for 15 months. And he said, thanks for putting up with me for 15 months, Loki. No, dude. I don't put up with anything. You cool guy, hang out. Come hang out. Let's talk movies. Let's talk fun shit. Pat S., who's been a member for 30 months. Congratulations, Pat. Says Dawn of the Dead, 78. Frailty with Bill Paxton and McConaughey. And the best of the 70s, Phantasm, are great ones that some people may not know. Have you not seen Phantasms? Got to go out and see Phantasms. Thank you, Pat, so very much for 30 months, brother. Positive awesome. Candor. Great googly mooglies, my friend, says Saw.
The Saw, or is it just Saw? I enjoyed it. Of
there's
course,
the Saw franchise, and then there's Saw.
And then there's Saw. Yeah, I thought the first one, I can't believe it's been, 21 years since that came out now. Yeah, the first one I thought was great, considering it was just two guys in a room with a small budget, with a lot of, shall we say, guerrilla style filmmaking through that thing. Yeah. I mean, obviously with the sequels, you have that whole diminishing return kind of mentality with it. But yeah, that first one I thought was actually very well done, considering it was shot and made for, God, how much of a ridiculously small budget? Scream, the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
My boy Ghostface. We've got Ghostface, Loki. We've got Ghostface because look at that. Look at that right there. Yeah.
And I And I thought it was great because while it was
Do you
comedic,
like scary movies?
what's your favorite scary?
What's your
movie?
favorite scary movie?
While it was, comedic at times, which was just how the '90s were, there were still some elements in there, like the deleting of Drew Barrymore in the intro.
Isn't that something? So they
Yeah.
pump her up to be like the
Mhm.
star of this thing, and she dies in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Yeah, like how crazy.
It's always some girl running up the stairs, acting like a blah, 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 and then bitch runs up the stairs, and you're like,
we laughed at that. It's like, oh, it's usually just some big-breasted girl running up the stairs when she should be running for the front door. Dude comes in the door, she goes right up the stairs. Hey, no offense, Nev Campbell. I know you were doing what the script told you to do. I think they knew that going in. I think that was done intentionally.
oh, yeah, they absolutely did that intentionally because they did a lot of things intentionally because that was the first movie. That was the first slasher, like big slasher movie where you had the oh, guess what?
Mhm.
We're going to surprise you again because it's not just one of us. Oh no, there's two of us.
Yeah. There are
And that
two
wasn't
of them.
done. Now there are two of them.
He got two. Yeah, it was great. Also, yeah, quick shout out to the first Blair Witch. Love it or hate it, I think that first one was all
Fucking waste of money, dude.
well,
That whole thing was pushed out like, oh my God, all these people, it's the scariest thing they've ever seen. It's Lost in the Woods for an hour and a half and snot drops coming out of the nose. That's what.
I understand that, but
Now
thing,
the push, the oh my God, it's the scariest movie you ever see. People coming out screaming, all that shit. The way they did advertising for that movie changed everything.
well, that's what I was gonna say, because it's not so much just the film itself as a standalone, whatever it is. It was all about, because like if you remember growing up in the '90s, it's obviously nothing like it was today. It was all about the marketing and the buildup and the experience of this thing, kind of like an alternate reality game where you didn't really know what was going on because you had to get on the, that new internet thing back then and read all about it because we didn't have access to the outside world like we do
The
now.
most horrifying tale of found footage ever. And
Now-
which started the found footage push of, we found this footage deep in the woods.
There
that
also
had been
was
abandoned by campers who had been attacked and eaten by a group of chupacabras. Watch now as the entire camping group is eaten alive on videotape. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so found footage. There also was that other one from like 20 or 25 years prior called the Can Able Hollow Cast. We'll just call it that. That was also found footage, kind of. But yeah, Blair Witch was all about the experience. Now, I mean, if you watch
Ask
that in the
Mexican
dark,
Iron Man.
if you watch that in the dark and you've got like surround sound going on and you're hearing the things going off, it is a little unsettling. But is it really scary? No, not really. It was all about the build up and the experience.
So Apollome's Minion, who's been a member for 35 months. Thank you so very much, Apollome. Says, I tried to watch scary movies. I tried Christine and could not finish it. Christine's a messed up movie.
Yeah.
From a messed up mind, which is why he's a liberal. Dan Funk in the house. What's up? He's been a member for 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. And he is a warrior of Midgar. He says the real Annabelle doll is on tour. I saw that the other day. I saw the fact that the real Annabelle doll. You know what I want? I want puppet masters. I want to see the puppet master dolls on. They're not dolls. They're puppets. And they're out to kill.
All right. Crap, the leprechaun just fell behind him.
The leprechaun.
I was gonna say, how many friggin' leprechauns are they now?
So why is this sitting out like right where I can grab it? Because it's on my rotation for October for Halloween. Yes, this is the original. This is the OG vinyl. I do believe it's blood red too. I think, or it's white with blood. It's white.
No, sir, that's paper
with blood. So
That's
you've got
nice.
blood over the record. It's a white vinyl with blood on it.
That's good.
Because nothing stands out more on white than
Now
red
I'm gonna
blood.
play with you. No, you don't want to be going down that road. Yeah, shout out to the first Pet Cemetery with Lieutenant Tasha Yar in it.
Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
Put it in the bedpan with the rest of them. Yeah, that first Pet Cemetery, again, I mean, really, what can you say? All Stephen King movies have that certain element of Stephen King cheese to it. But yeah, I thought Pet Cemetery was the first one was pretty good. I don't need to talk about the second one because when I think of that, all I think about is the dad having sex with the tits with the wolf head attached to it.
No, that reminds me of horse. No horse. We're not doing horse. We're not doing that. That's not this show, and that's not this channel, and we're not doing that. No horse. Cancel the horse. Keep the horse in lockup. Deport the horse. Ugh.
It's like Loki has a psychological complex to this thing. Wow.
So Dan said they took the Annabelle doll to New Orleans, and a plantation burned down. Then San Antonio and Texas caught fire.
Wow.
Yeah, no horse. We're not doing that. This is not that channel.
I didn't mention no horse.
You mentioned a mask, someone wearing an animal mask. We're not doing that. We're not, no.
You took
it there. No furries, no horses, none of that.
I didn't say
some
nothing.
Weird shit. That's some scary shit. You want to talk about like, is the people that are prancing around like pixie fritters dressed up like, I swear, if I get a trick-or-treater that's like, me, I'm going to be like, nope. You think you're the cat from freaking the little Japanese luck charms? No, we're not doing that.
Like furry fest.
Yeah,
MFers?
We're not doing that. Any adults that show up in a furry costume are getting kicked in the nuts.
No, unless you're a mascot for Chuck E. Cheese, there's no reason you need to go out and do that. You people are freaks. There, I said it.
Don't misgender me, Loki.
I didn't. I miss
furry ass.
I'm sorry. I wasn't misgendering anyone. I was apparently misspeciesing people. I didn't know that was possible. I'm a cat. No, you're not.
I'm an attack helicopter.
I will now identify as a rock skipping gracefully across a pond. That's me.
So Jill Powers says a lot of weird things happen on the sets of The Exorcist, but also Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ. There's always weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
In Hollywood, especially around movies that people don't want to be made. They used to submarine projects. The other studios did. They'd go after the other studios. What do you think? Miramax was all cool with everybody else doing horror when they no. Accidents do happen. And we're talking about a dude that spooged all over the feet of women for like 20 years in Hollywood that they knew about. So if he could get away with that, he can get away with whatever the hell he wanted to.
Yeah. God, there's a lot of freaks out there. Anyway.
Just saying. Skull and tuck and roll, brother. He says, almost home. Holy shit. He blew right by Houston. Pshum. On his way home. Didn't even say fuck off. Didn't say, hey, Loki, we're stopping. Hey, Loki, we're almost in town. Hey, Loki, we're staying at the hotel tonight. He just blew the fuck past us. And
that was like, that.
See, and I don't blame you, bro. I do not blame you. Get home, get safe. Enjoy those new puppies. Did you leave a puppy with Mike? I got to tell that story before we got. How much time we got left? We got 20 minutes.
Oh, we got time.
Let me tell this story. So I get a phone call. Boop, 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 boop. And it's Mexican Iron Man. And he's like, I'm so glad to have, so many good friends on YouTube. I had one guy tell me that Snowdub was bringing puppies. With friends like these, who needs Ethan Van Sciver? And for anybody out there who knows. So I'm like, what in the shit are you talking about? He's like, he's bringing puppies. He's bringing 2 puppies to the house. What the shit? I got to find out on Twitter. I'm like, dude, I talked to you just the other day. And I said, after he picks up his dog in Florida, he is coming to see you. And he goes, well, how am I supposed to remember that? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, puppies are going to end up in the air fryer. Yes.
Oh, God.
Man said that. Puppies are going to end up in the air fryer. You'll be lucky if they leave with you. And then, he's like, you're going to need to get a hotel because we're not doing that. And then they show up and Mexican Iron Man's heart melts. See, he doesn't want anybody to hear this because he doesn't want anybody to know what a big softie he is. And he's like, oh my God, those are the cutest puppies. Yes, you can stay. Da, 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 da. And oh yeah, it was the Dobermans.
That's gotta be Kane.
No, it was the Dobermans. Yeah. So, what is up, man? What is going on? Anthony says, what is up, Loki? I'm coming off an excellent Retro Games Con weekend in Syracuse. It was lit. Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. I can't wait. I cannot wait. What?
I'm just thinking if he's retro shopping, he must be, among our age group. And I don't know too many people in our age group that use expressions like lit. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
It's lit. I used to use that. Oh man, that's so lit because you light it. Yeah, it's lit. Got to be lit.
Flicking the big doggers.
Yeah. Imagine being chased by 101 Dobermans instead of Dalmatians. That's a horror movie.
Got your pic taken and autographed by Fall Out Force Courtney. No shit. That's awesome. I love Courtney.
Yes.
She's awesome.
Absolutely. We're going to be hitting
awesome.
Retropalooza next year. They're not going to Dallas Fort Worth this year. So we won't have any, we won't have a convention there for ValhallaCon because they skipped out. They wanted to charge them twice as much for the venue. And they were like, no, we're not doing that.
Damn. Sons of bitches.
Nice blood red drink right here. Killing it. We're killing it.
Killing it. Yep. This is definitely killing my brain cells as we speak.
Okay, so top slasher of all time. We're gonna go through like supernatural slasher, top slasher of all time. What is a slasher? A slasher is like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, shit like that.
It literally means what it means. Like who's getting cut up in these?
Who's getting slashed apart? Hell, you can throw Texas Chainsaw Massacre in there too.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be at the top of the list. Original.
The original.
Well, Jill knows what I'm talking about.
I would easily throw that up there amongst the top because I mean it still blows my mind how much that bitch had to scream through that whole thing. But I mean the amount of unease you feel through that whole film, and this is the wild part because I'm a music lover, like you all know. They did so much build and tension in that movie with no music whatsoever. Jump scares had no score. I mean, all the bad shit that was going on had practically no score. It was phenomenal the way they put that together. Hellraiser and 2. Yeah,
I like hookers.
Is that like a kink thing? Anyway.
Susan the Tire Slasher, 10K victims and counting. Karen, maybe.
Yeah.
They're all Karens. It's Karens everywhere.
Everyone.
It's got to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
I love Halloween and I love Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is probably my like favorite of the three between Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Michael Myers. Jason's probably my favorite. Later stuff, obviously, Scream. Come on, you can't beat Ghostface.
Scream.
Ghostface is badass. Ghostface took all the rules, broke all the rules, and kept breaking all the rules. And now it's just like.
Now it's just part of the culture.
Now it's just part of the culture.
Yeah.
So.
Really quick, because I know I talked about this one briefly. Because we obviously have talked about Halloween before. And I do want to throw out Black Christmas as kind of an underrated gem, because that was the precursor to Halloween, more or less. Not so much slashing in that movie. There was some, psychological stuff in there, but it's just one of those eerie films, the way the guy's just on the phone, and it's one of those things that just kind of sticks with you, So yeah, shout out to Black Christmas. Very nice.
Okay. Supernatural horror. So I guess anything where,
well, I know
it's gotta be Exorcist.
People. Yes. Yeah. I know people are probably going to name drop Exorcist. I'm waiting to see some poltergeists pop up.
Poltergeist, Exorcist, Poltergeist.
A lot of things like that. I guess, I don't know. Cause I mean, it is one of my cult
Puppet
favorites.
Master.
Would you consider, well, yeah, Shining could be supernatural. There's a whole lot of supernatural.
Shining is definitely supernatural.
Yeah.
Because there's so much like that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
The Shining is probably the greatest build. It's building towards something crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what makes The Shining so badass, what they did. And yeah, Kubrick changed some shit, but who the hell cares?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you think about it, it did.
Stephen King fucked up so much of his own shit anyway.
That's the thing. It did Stephen King better than Stephen King tried to do his own shit. Let me just say that. So would you consider, because it is still one of my cult all-time favorites, would you consider Candyman supernatural?
Yeah, Pumpkinhead too. Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead. The leprechaun. How you doing, Gully?
God,
I bet 5 pints that I can rend the flesh straight from your bone.
Oh, holy shit.
Let's try. And then he's on the damn tricycle, like going as fast as a cop car on the damn tricycle. God. And you're like, what in the shit am I watching?
Like how
the leprechaun.
You know what? I can't believe we all completely glazed over this. It's psychological, but it was also kind of a slasher. I can't believe no one's mentioned Psycho yet.
Psycho, a total slasher. That's OG slasher.
Yeah.
So that's the movie they tried to get banned because they said it was too much. It was too much. And we want to get it banned, and you can't have this movie, and you can't do the shower scene, and you can't, because that shower, you're vulnerable. You're naked and you're vulnerable. And they said people cannot handle the psychological terror. They will never get in the shower ever again. That scared the shit out of people. Yeah. And I love that. I love that they did that.
I love it. I love it too. I absolutely love it too. It made everybody think twice about showers, because when you're naked, your vulnerability is just, unless you're, an exhibitionist or whatever, when you're naked, that's when you're at your most vulnerable.
Well, even for guys, because your twig and berries are hanging out.
I was in the pool. True story. It's not funny. Never mind. Look, cold water's bad, ladies and gentlemen. Shrinkage is a thing. What was the other one I was gonna? Yeah, I know it's not. Shut up. I know it's not considered a horror movie, but as soon as I say this, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. It's just that one movie that made
kitties.
It made people think twice about ever going swimming again.
Oh, Piranha or Jaws?
No, Jaws.
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 Okay, let's talk about Jaws.
I know it's not horror.
It is. It is. It is definitely a scary movie.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaws is definitely a scary movie. So that can be included in this. It's not like, a slasher movie, but it definitely is. Something is hunting down people and eating them. That is scary as shit. People did not want to go back in the water. People did not want to go to the beach. People were like, screw that. I'm not going out there. It could be a great white shark ready to rub up against my leg and eat me. Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. Jaws is a scary movie. Jaws is probably the greatest scary movie based in reality on an animal that we're ever going to get.
Well, that's the thing too, because there's nothing really, fantastical about what they did with the movie. That's real. Like, sharks are real. They can eat you. They can maim you. They can kill you. It's all real. So, I mean, I think that just elevates it to, why people were a little freaked out about ever going swimming again, because it's possible.
Oh, Mike did not want the puppy. Y'all, next time you see Mexican Iron Man, you shake your finger at Mexican Iron Man. You tell him he's a mean Mexican Iron Man for not taking the puppy.
You didn't say the magic word.
Someone said Jaws reigned until Lake Placid. I don't think Lake Placid is nearly as scary as Jaws. But
I mean, it was all right, but I wouldn't know comparatively to Jaws. No, I wouldn't put that up there.
But I mean, to each their own. I thought Lake Placid was more of a funny movie and like hell yeah, eat everybody movie.
Yeah,
I hope you get the dumb humans. I'm in like snorta-poopus mode when I watch Lake Placid because I'm like, get the humans, they're just big seals. Get them.
Lake Placid, just for Betty White alone, was worth it. I agree. I mean, if anything, I would think Lake Placid kind of maybe more or less planted the germ for all that Sharknado shit we got in the years after that.
I'm on Betty White's side.
But yeah.
Yes, all the Sharknado shit. See, those movies aren't scary.
No, they're not.
I don't consider them like.
They're crazy. I mean, and that's all they're trying to be. So, but if anything, I would say Lake Placid could be like a distant relative of all that shit.
Time after time. Warlock.
Oh, geez.
Time traveling horror with a literal warlock. How about that?
Crazy shit.
Did you see Warlock? Did you ever see Warlock?
I admittedly saw it once. I couldn't even tell you how many years ago. Because around here, around Halloween time, they had channels that would just play horror movies all the time. So, I mean, it's all a big giant kaleidoscope of films.
What's up, Mohammed? He says, see what I did there? Jaws and Gremlins are awesome.
Yes, they are.
Wishmaster, dude. Now we're getting into some old school stuff that's just like some 90s stuff. Make your wishes. And the guy who played him, absolute Chad of a motherfucker who's like,
yeah. Well,
make your wishes.
I not so much the sequels I want to dwell on here, but since we brought up a couple Stephen King's earlier, what about Children of the Corn?
Children of the Corn?
Yeah.
Children of the Corn's Children in the Corn.
It is what it is, yeah. What did you say? Original or remake?
Extra crispy. Okay. I will accept part one of the theatrical movies. Mm-hmm. It's not really a remake because the It miniseries was a TV release, but it's so damn good. Like the whole thing is good. So in a broad sense, the TV miniseries is better than the recently released movies, only because the second half of that absolutely sucked asshole. It was terrible. I hated it.
Yeah.
But that first part one, I'm like Pennywise. When you see Pennywise go after his brother at the beginning of the movie, that is some crazy shit. I never thought they would do that.
You know what's
I was
weird,
like,
too?
holy shit, they're actually going to do this. And then they screw up part two. They absolutely screw up part two. They screw up the end of the movie. They blew it. They blew it. I felt like Adam Sandler going, "You blew it."
Yeah. And I don't know what it was. But I mean, you know, that whole first part to the first movie where, you know, the kid gets taken down or, you know, he gets his arm grabbed, the way that kid screamed, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it sounded like a legit child in complete distress. And then they, of course, they had to go and pan the camera on that cute little cat there, which just made me feel a billion times worse. I mean, I can't get that out of my head, but that was so. Yeah, hats off to the first one at least.
Yeah, part one was great. The miniseries is awesome. I'll still watch the miniseries today.
Because you know what? I'll say, God damn it, Tim Curry, you're a fucking legend, dude.
Well, it wasn't just Tim Curry. Everybody, even John Boy, was like. I mean, they were all great. They all did a great job. They all were great for their parts. They all grew up great. So you had this just cast. You had the cast of kids, and then you had the adults that were it just worked.
Yeah,
it worked, and they kind of did a good job. But the problem is the second movie just sucks so bad that I'm just like,
yeah,
I can't deal with, and they change shit. And this is honestly, this is Steven being Steven. He will cut his own nose off to spite his face because he thinks he's doing something smart. We're going to change the ending. I'm rewriting everything. I want to tell you something. There's nothing better at the end of the book than all the people that have been complicit, all the people that have made money off of it, all the people that have prospered, getting their dark end. And I wish they didn't do that in the miniseries, and they didn't do that in the movies, the theatrical movies. And that is one of the things that will always piss me off. All these people you see in Derry that are like that see shit. It's like when they're about to cut homeboy up, when they're kids, they're about to cut his stomach up, and that car drives by, and the people look, but they don't do anything. Okay? And the reason why they don't do anything is because they know it is out there, and they could get messed up if they mess with anything, if they screw with anything up. So they look the other way. They are just as guilty as it is for what's going on. That's the problem. Is they're just as guilty, and they don't ever get what's coming to them in either of the movies. That's what's so bad. Thank you, babe.
Breakfast
is here.
Has arrived. Well, I'll quickly throw this out too, because we've talked about Bill Skarsgård. Yeah. So I do want to throw this out since we're still on the supernatural. Nosferatu, both of them. What's your opinion?
Nosferatu, the original was great. The latest one, it's okay. I wasn't like freaked out or.
I don't think it's not scary.
So here's the thing. Nosferatu was made as a workaround because they could not get Dracula.
Yeah.
So they could not get Bram Stoker's Dracula. They could not get the rights to it, but they wanted to make the movie anyway. So they made Nosferatu. There's actually a funny movie with William Dafoe. God, I can't remember what the name of it is.
He's been in a lot of weird, funny
Well,
movies.
it's basically like making Nosferatu. I'm gonna get you a name of it real quick.
Because he was in the new one, if you haven't seen it. Now, the new one, I actually enjoyed the new one. I thought the actress in it was great when she did all that, body morphing and shit like that.
And yes,
But-
he is in the but he plays the Nosferatu in this other movie. He actually plays Nosferatu, and Nosferatu in this is obviously real. It's not they make it out like where the Nosferatu creature is a real creature, but it might not be. It could be just acting because they're covering for it the entire time. So it's a fun little movie.
Something of the vampire. something dark side. Legacy of the Vampire, Shadow of the Vampire, Bloodbath of the Vampire, Sleeping Chambers of the Vampire, Shadow of Darkness. Is that it? I have no idea. I don't know, but yeah. But I thought, the latest Nosferatu I thought was pretty decent. I thought the actors did a good job. I thought Bill did a great job as Count Orlok.
Count Orlok.
Count Orlok, because I mean, the makeup effects and everything, especially, I thought were great. Is it really a scary movie? No, I don't think so. It's more, what's going on inside your head. But I thought they did it. I thought they did a pretty good job with it overall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, they did. I just like the original better. I get where they were going. I get why they were going there.
That original that one speaks for itself. When nobody speaks in the movie at all, that's great. Wasn't scary. It was just a good movie. Yeah, that goes.
Your mic went all weird for a minute.
Yes, it did, because I breathed on the cable, so it started going apeshit on me. Dracula was better. Which one? Are you talking like Bram Stoker's Dracula or any of the, the Hammer films, the Christopher Lee films, or anything like that? Those were all fantastic too.
Shadow of the Vampire.
Shadow of the Vampire.
So it's called Shadow of the Vampire. It's got cast and crew.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
John Malkovich, William Dafoe, Carrie Elwes. And it's about making Nosferatu.
Yeah.
The whole movie is about making Nosferatu, except you do not know whether Count Orlok is a real vampire or is some dude in makeup acting like a real vampire. It's got some, and he wants to eat people. Obviously, he's a vampire, so he's got these wicked nails.
He's got the thing, yeah.
All this crazy shit.
It's weird, yeah. It's weird too, because they used to show on one of the many channels that did the Halloween marathons. They used to show the original on television a lot, and when that, just the imagery of Count Orlok alone was just creepy. And me being a youngin' at the time, my stepdad used to tease me a lot, saying, "Oh no, that's real. Like, that's real vampire. That's real." So my mind was blown, and I was terrified for every day after that until I found out, no, it's just a movie. It's fine. But
Christopher Lee is right up there as Dracula with Bela Lugosi and the greatest of the greats.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean,
he stands shoulder to shoulder with the greatest of the Draculas.
Yeah. I mean, Bela, however you pronounce his name, I mean, he's pretty much the reason why when people imitate Dracula, they always give it that kind of accent. I am Dracula. I mean, that's all. That's all Lugosi, whatever.
Lugosi. On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
anyway,
we now know Zeropium is drunk from drinking his beaver juice coffee.
It is.
You
good.
like it when it squirts in your coffee, don't you?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with what.
Little
Best part
beaver
of
in your
waking up
coffee cup.
is beaver in your cup.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
Anyway, look, oh, she.
we're getting out of here. Guys, thank you so very much. Leave a comment, smash that like button, but leave a comment and let us know what you think your best horror movies. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? You tell us what you got on the horror movies. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak Brenda Enter. And thank you for coming to hang out on this horror movie anniversary special.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do another one. We got all month.
With Zeropium and Stone Cold Loki. We might do another one of these. Who knows? Take care, everybody. We're getting out of here. And I'll leave you with some Jason.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.